broadcast live.
Good man, Vusi Nova.
My brother, you good?
Good seeing you, good seeing you.
Finally, I'm here, man.
Finally, man.
Finally, you invited me.
You know, listen, we just have to find the pockets.
It took long enough.
You know, we have to find the pockets.
I hear you.
It ain't like we don't see y'all because we don't find the pockets.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I appreciate you, man. Firstly, I must just say, like male voices out there,
Yep.
man, it's like I can see... I can see you like literally like doing these things when you're singing, because your last, you know, like your last sentence when you're singing, you
right.
you literally capture that. You know what I mean? You've got an incredible voice.
No,
where does it start, man?
Hey, man, I've been singing ever since I can remember, you know. My grandmother was in the church choir, so I guess that's where I sort of picked up the whole music thing from. And I always say that just the Eastern Cape, man, is the hub of like jazz music, reggae music, you know, and then the Kaya Endli was the gospel. So I've just always been surrounded by music, you know. So as a result, when I told my family, they were like, okay, you know, it was like a normal thing. And man, it took me like very long for me to get my my first break. It took a while, but everything has its time.
I mean,
I believe in that.
I know, and I was thinking about it. I actually saw your cover. I think this must have been one of the times you're in the light days, you know, when you were starting off. I feel like, you know, you're amongst so many things that are already happening. You're still trying to find yourself in, you know what I mean? I mean, but like when I see you now, it's like you've got even your dog has a personality now, you know?
No, it's true, man, it's true. I think we all start somewhere. And there's things that we have to sort of work through, you know, and confidence has a lot to do with it. You know, I feel like it happens to the best of us where you have all the success, but you still doubt yourself.
You've got the incredible voice, but you still doubt yourself. Even the cover of that album, literally, it's like,
no, but it's true, because I think we taught Slikour, especially as Black people, be humble. You know, and I feel like sometimes we let that cripple us as people. You know, yes, be humble, but don't doubt yourself. There's a difference between being humble and doubting yourself. And I think that's what happened with this album. I wrote this album and I was like, I think I've found myself. I think I'm more comfortable in my own skin. And I wanted that to come across to people.
I mean, how is the K2 going? The album, that's the new album came out.
It's amazing, man. You know, things have changed. You know, everything is digital now. So we're slowly having to get into that and understand what all of that is about. But that's what it is. It's amazing, man. I mean, whenever I perform and I do 2 or 3 songs from this particular album, people sing along. So for me, you know, that tells me that the music is out there and people know the music.
I mean, you're living a comfortable life now, you know. Of course, and so comfortable, you know? You're living a comfortable life. How do you stay in touch, though, lyrically with, like, songs like Makhelwane, where, you know, I mean, this is, like, general kind of, like, hood talk, you know, where, like, I'm Makhelwane. And I know you're in the burbs, you know what I mean? I know you're in the burbs, you know, I be looking like, just like, why? How did you do it?
The walls are high.
The walls are high. You know, I know you're in the burbs, so you ain't going through the Makhelwane stuff, but how do you stay in touch with those type of things that are still true to who you are, and it's one of the best performing songs in the album.
I think so too. I definitely think so. Never forget who you are. Never forget where you come from. You know, I think that's one of the reasons that I write such songs. Because that is where I come from, Ekasi. You know, and it's things that happen each and every single day, Ekasi. You know, and for me, I understand who my market is. You know, and I try the best that I can to relate with my market.
it's easy. I mean, you know, it's easy to get caught up in the hype as it goes and just and want to talk about it playing and talk about like, you know, all those things. But I think there's also a skill to always like switch it off and know when to put it on. And that's what you've kind of been able to do.
Yeah, I think we all go through that, but you have to sort of bring yourself towards yourself again and go, hey, like the limelight is there, the fame is there, a bit of money is there, but you get to a point where you remember who you are, man, you know, and go back to that. And I feel like so many people get lost and they stay there. Yeah. You know? And that's a problem.
You've been around, you've seen a lot also.
Hey, I have. It depends what you're talking about, but I have seen a lot.
In the industry, in the game, and just staying power, you know, you've seen a lot, you know. I mean, what's the one thing, though, that you feel that you could give the advice, you know, to any artist that's coming out there? Because you are, to a certain extent, you know, you're a veteran. You know, you're like an OG. You're not like a newbie, you know?
Yeah. Man, I think the first thing, man, we just spoke about it now. Like, don't let the fame get to you. You know, just always be grounded. It's always great to have a good support system. You know, and for me, that's my family. They always keep me grounded.
Are they still in Joburg, back home?
So I've got family here. So my mother's brothers and sisters are here. Okay. I've still got family back at home. And that's helped me a lot because they remind me all the time about forget Vusi Nova. So still Vusi Nova. Yeah. You know, and I love that. Yeah. You know. Also, it's tough out there. You know, just work at it, man. Like, don't let the fame get to you. Just make sure that, you know, you are always getting to a point where you're trying to perfect your craft. Yeah. You know, because you're never good enough. Yeah. You know, there's always space for improvement. So work on your craft, like work.
How do you choose what color you put on your nails?
So funny enough, I've always done black. Yeah. And then 2 days ago, I was like, let me try something new. And then the lady that does my hair, my nails, she was like, it's two different people. Yeah. So she was like, you like dark colors, so what do you want to try? I was like, okay, let's try gray. Yeah.
I'm glad I recognized the change. You see, it's...
No, you did.
I'm glad I recognized the change.
The hair's gone. Yeah. The hair's gone, you know. You know, for me, I just feel like being a creative is not easy. Yeah. You know, I feel like people just wake up and you go, I'm gonna do this today. I don't think it happens that way. I just think there's this thing that is in you that is always constantly pushing you to be different. Yeah, yeah. You know, and it's not even forced. It just happens naturally. Yeah. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I know, definitely. I know. I'm gonna close it like this. You did Purple Rain, and I know. What was the feedback from Prince's estate when they heard Purple Rain?
They were like, what the hell? Do it. Because you must remember, you do a song, you have to give it to them to listen to it. Yeah. You know? And the feedback was like, this is incredible. Yeah. You know, even Prince would be happy. Yeah. I mean, I did I'd Brother Go Blind a couple of years ago. Same feedback where they were like, we've never heard this song done this way. Wow. So for me, that, you know, you need confidence. Yeah. So thank you.
Shout out, man. We're out here with the brother. Vusi Nova, incredible artist, vocalist. One day when I make songs, I'm gonna call you to feature.
Let's do a song, bro.
You know?
What is wrong with you?
You know? What is wrong with you? This guy is wrong with you? What is wrong with me?
This guy's a legend himself, so he keeps on telling people about the legends. You're a legend yourself, so shout out to you.
I'm just grateful to be around great people. That's it.
This guy. We're talking about being humble now.
Vusi Nova, yo, go get the album, you know, it's out there, it's streaming on every platform. Incredible voice, support the music, and that's what we do. Unplug.
Broadcast live